It's a ball. Yeah. Patapetsera papa, we're looking at my users of financial information and they looked at different users, managers, owners of the business, the government through its tax inspectors, Zimra. We also looked at the potential investors, the financial institution as lenders of monies. Then we also looked at us, the students. Robert Mlozi. Saka, we also need to learn through the financial statements, how they are drawn, the interpretations of it. A lot of things can be learned through my financial statements. Therefore, now proceeding to the accounting equation. The accounting equation forms the basis of accounting. We need to understand where are we going and where are we coming from. Hence, that there was the need to have my terms I. So these terms will assist us going forward. Patatoshika takutoda kuziva kuti papaya zviya the resources supplied by the owner ndo anonzi machi ndoinonzi capital, and the resources in the business atati they are owned and controlled by the business ndo anonzi ma-assets. Therefore, what does this equation mean? Irungoti susu matangira anoita business, the money or the resources that are supplied by the owner must be equal to the assets or the resources that are owned by the business. Resources can be in the form of cash. Are we together? Imimi mauya ne 10,000 yenyu into the business. Do you have vadati isusu inonzi capital? Are we together? Then we say 10,000 cash is the capital. And isusu patino classifier my assets. We said patangashtaura nezve 7 days before Christmas. Remember, we said cash falls under the asset of current asset. Therefore, the 10,000, which is the capital injected, is equal to the asset of cash. Saka isusu kuti capital, which is the 10,000, is equals to the asset, which is cash, which is 10,000. Even akada kutora that capital yake 10,000, that cash 10,000, otanga kuisplita according to nezvinhu zviya zvata classify as what? As my assets. From it, anokwanisa kutotenga motikari ye 2,000, and we said a motor vehicle is an asset. Ovatenga a building pamwe rugita 5,000, and we said a building is an asset. Over andotenga stock yatati inventory, stock yake kana kuti 3,000. Over atoti imwe yasara mari ndoda kuisa kubank. So zvinhu zvese izvozvo, they will form what is called my assets, and these are the resources that are owned by the business. Are we together? Hence tichiramba tichiti the capital must be equal to assets, and the assets will be classified, or it will break down into twakawanda. Whatever that falls under assets can be used, money oil can be used to kutenga zvinhu izvozvo to form part of the assets. So far, tiri.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tendai, taura nini?
Yeah, together, say.
Thank you. Saka izvozvo ndozvinoita kuti tinzwisise kuti saka alright mari iyi ndo yakaunzwiwa, saka mari iyi yakashandiswa chii nechii nechii. Are we together? It can also be in the form of a check yatinoti bank. Handiti? Mukaona paine word rekuti check anyway, motozva kuti iri bank in any transaction. Anokwanisa kuinjecta in the form of bank, anokwanisa kuinjecta in the form of resources acho akafana nema-assets, kuti ndakaunza motikari yangu iri worth how much, ndakaunza building iyo iri worth how much, ndakaunza mari iri worth how much. Are we together? Yakazoshandiswa kutenga stock. So katozviedha zvese ndosaka chinzi zvofanira kuenzana. Capital must be equal to assets. Tobva taenda pamberi tobva tati asi handi pese pekuti anounza zvinhu zvakadaro, anokwanisa kunge asina kuwana zvinhu mari yakakwana. Are we together? Oenda kunokwereta. Chatisusu chikwereti ndo chatinoti liability. Vanhu vanokwanisa kutikweretesa ndo mabhenki, ndosaka vari interested pamafinancial statements edu as ma-users. Handiti? Vanokwanisa kuenda kubhenki wondokwereta. Akwereta ndo patinodzika pazasapo. Handiti mukaona kuti pakunzi nawo capital plus liabilities. Kwanza kuti ane yake maresources akaaisa. Handiti? Asi kune zvimwe zvikwereti zvaenzani. Ende zvikwereti izvozvo ukasanganisa necapital yake zvinofanira kuenzana nema-assets atiinawo. Definition dzedu hadzisati dzachinja ende tiri kudzishandisa sezvadziri. Tatisusu ma-assets, these are the resources in the business, must be equal to resources supplied by the owner plus ma-obligations atati ma-liabilities. Handiti? Atinofanira kuita own in the future. Izvozvo tikazviedhera zvofanira kuenzana. Handiti? Of which isusu pama-liabilities tati tine chii nechii nechii. Tinokwanisa kunopiwa mortgage. Handiti? Tokwanisa kungopiwa a 3-year loan nebhenki. Tinokwanisa kupiwa a debenture. A debenture tati isusu it's a loan secured against business assets. Handiti? Zvese izvozvo they will form part of liabilities. But my liabilities edu manje titangoti aya ma long term, aya ma short term. Saka after this equation, you realize that you can interchange it. Are we together? Zvataita inonzishira taita my equation aya ekuti tinokwanisa kuti tikati assets is equals to capital plus liability. Handiti? Tokwanisa kuti capital is equals to assets minus liability. Therefore, what liability is equals to what?
Liability is equals to capital
plus assets minus capital.
Minus capital.
Handiti mukuzviona?
Yes, sir.
Tokwanisa ngozvimuvhisa. Muchaona kuti pama example mune mabooks accounts.
Yeah, Frank would too. We are trying to source some of these things.
Handiti? No, it's okay. I've got Frankwood to 10th edition. I will share
Okay.
with you. Njakuisira group.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Such that toda kutoita an example up. Work that toda kutoita up. Kuti tione kuti how best can we like I don't know I can open it and share with you iye Frankfurt wacho. Hanchi apa hamusi kuona zvandiri kuita, imi muri kuona zvamuri kuona ndizvo. This one, the 10th edition, Frankfurt. Yeah. So let me stop sharing this. Then I want to share with you my screen. No. Right, Murugoni.
Yeah.
Yes.
Murugoni.
Murugona ndiri. Saka you see now
Yeah.
using this this accounting equation, and we need to fill in kuti tuone kuti this table 1.1 mukiona mese
Iri
clear ndiri.
Hai. Kuno kwa ushanisa phone.
Oyo ushanisa phone.
Yeah.
Saka haisi kubuda, hatisi kushanisa kushare. Sorry.
Yeah, even on
ngarotate phone yake.
Hanzi rotate phone yako. Right. Saka zvorova kuti isusu vamwe vari kuona. Hande pana A. Waroteta here Tadiwo?
Yes.
Yaita?
Yeah, yakuona.
Wow, wonderful. Ndio technology, ndio zvakanakira
technology.
Kuwanda kwazvakaita. Saka we go to A, and we need the figure of capital. Inotichi figure yacho. Let's calculate it and get the capital figure.
Yes.
Remember, kuti
14,000.
Toda kutsvaga chi capital. And what is the equation for capital? To get capital, we say what?
We say assets minus liabilities.
Assets minus liabilities.
Assets plus
Tendai.
liability.
Tendai. You say what?
Is it the wrong format? Okay, it's the wrong formula.
Wrong formula. Saka chansa formula chai and you tell me what you get.
That's 10,700 Tendai.
10,700.
Anditika. Saka zvoti kana iri 10,700 B yacho we can also as well calculate both zakafanana, anditi. There is no formula to calculate capital. Then we go to C. To C now calculate my liability. And what will be the formula of liabilities? It will be assets minus capital.
Minus capital. Yeah.
Ndizoka?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And what do you get?
That's only C.
Yeah, C.
$4,300.
Do you have message?
Or else I used the wrong formula, like what did I did.
No one. Mawana chi
4,300.
4,300. No correct answer. Mr. Prince, you are too quiet today.
Yeah, chiri ndanchimbogadzirisa
Oh,
but zvaita manje ndikandoona kuti vagona ira.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Zvakakosha. Handisina kuti musari nevamwe because ndo mabasics atiri kubva tichienda.
Yeah.
Vagona.
Is it
Tagona, Prince.
magona ndikuita kani chimboita nefoni ndichicalculata ndozvomukuvhara but yabuda
Yabuda. It's all right.
4.3, yes.
Yes.
4.3.
Let's go kuna E because it's D akafanana same formula. We are just saying 19,600 subtract 16,450 to get the liabilities. Are we together? Then now we go to E. E, we are going to calculate assets. Apatinechi, liabilities and capital. And our formula says assets is equals to capital plus
liabilities.
Plus liabilities.
Yes. So we add now to get the assets. And what is the answer?
It's 51,400.
Sorry?
51,400. It's 51,400.
For F.
Tendai. E.
Tendai yaita zvakanaka aenda kuno calculate F.
Okay.
E answer
okay.
And ndabudisa
500.
Yes, if that's for E. Tendai achibva noti 11,650 plus 39,750. Achibva 51,400. Tagona because taita mubatirano vamwe ndomusicalculator E yabva inocalculator F. Andiri, which is good. Right. Tichingori papo pa accounting equation. Iyo zvorati you can do it 1.2a. The good thing about this book that kushandisa iri Frank would do ane answer. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Saka you do your practice. Woenda kuseri kwebhuku unotarisa kuti wagona and wanya say watata. That's the good thing about this book. Ndichakushare this book like I said. So mukaona paina A senge yatakuenda yakanzi 1.2a haina answer kuseri. I'll be your answer book. But it was this number A, that's for your own practice. Uri mwega uchiona kuti ndaita ndagona uchienda kuseri kana waona kuti zvinoenda perfect, you try to do ina A, you give it to me paunenge wakonewa. I will assist you. Tiri tese?
Yes, sir.
Good. Saka toita ere AU because it's still the same thing zvatangachita pamusoro kuti tiri kuti apo toda calculate a capital, we are given assets and we are given liability. Mr.
I think
Prince?
the important thing is
Okay, Tendai,
I think the most important thing is to master the formulas. There's no need to deal with the figures as long as you know the formulas.
So you need to master the formulas. And then you need to master only one. Wotanga kuita chi equator. So kana ndauda kuita substitution by formula ndodai and it will make it easier for you. Toenda pa 1.3 was toda kutoona zvatadzidza nhasi zvatomeka sense yakada zvina kumeka sense. Which of the items in the following in the following lists are liabilities and which of them are assets? A. Mr. Prince, like I said, you are too quiet today. These
are liabilities.
Thank you.
It's a liability. A loan is a liability.
A loan is a liability. B.
Yes.
Bank overdraft.
Is also a liability.
Bank overdraft is also a liability. Yes.
Yes.
Fixed charges.
Loan.
C. Fixtures and fittings.
Those are assets.
Computers.
Assets.
Assets.
E. We owe a supplier for goods.
That's an
That's a what?
I wanted to differ with a liability.
Yes, it's a liability. Then F, a warehouse we own.
Asset.
That's an asset. An asset. That's an asset for sure. Then 1.4a is the same thing. You are classifying these things into assets and liabilities so that we have a better understanding. Same applies to 1.5f. It's the classification. Kunzigadzirisa apo chinhu zvakaclassifya zviri wrong. Saka tobvisa chipi kuendesa uku toisa chipi kuchi under assets. Chatoda kubvisa under assets apo chi?
Loan from C. Smith.
Exactly. Chi? Why can fire one? Pane chimwe choda kubviswa 40 chi?
My creditors.
My creditors anditi. Then you could cite rema liabilities. Zvizoda kubviswa kuendeswa ku correct side.
Stock of goods.
Yes, what else?
That's the only.
My debtors.
Debtors.
That's the only thing.
No, debtors. Debtors, remember, 7 days before Christmas. Patino classifier, Tishta order of liquidity. We talked about 7 days before Christmas, isn't it? And you say it debtors. Therefore, debtors are part of the the assets.
We have got a new member, say Samson Chacha.
Yes,
I've been chatting with him from the main group. Yes.
Let's welcome Simon. Simon, how are you? Samson, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. And how are you?
No, we are okay. masvika tiri kufamba.
Okay.
Yeah, we are doing our lesson accounts. So time zamasvika mangosvika tasavane about 9 minutes kuti timbotora a break. But not a break, we'll be back for business admin.
Okay.
Yes. But all the same, in this thing, I think it's a record. We'll share with you the recordings. If you want just to listen to what we're saying, or you can just go through your notes. And you makawana manotes and akangokutumira iwo pagroup.
Now.
And you take
I send a receive for anything.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a new member, that one. He's a new member, that one.
All right. No, it's okay. We will help you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Right. Add 1.7 so that we understand what we are talking about. And it 1.7 Apple. The BWise is setting up a new business. Before actually selling anything, he bought a van for 4,500, a market store for 2,000, and a stock of goods for 1,500. He did not pay in full for his stock of goods and still owes 1,000 in respect of them. He borrowed 5,000 from Seafox. After the event just described, and before trading starts, he has 400 cash in hand and 1,100 cash at bank. Calculate the amount of his capital. What do you think you're supposed to do to calculate the capital here?
We first need to group the into the proper books.
Which proper books are we talking about? Let's be clear.
Like
let's be clear.
Assets and liabilities.
Yes, Tadiwanashi. That's what is needed. That is what is needed. From these things, just group my assets, name my liability. And it my assets power, my liabilities power. Then after that, to add the total of the assets, to add the total of the liabilities. And we remember our equation. How do we calculate capital? From that equation, we say the capital is equals to assets I bet to say capital is equals to assets what? Are we adding liabilities? Are we subtracting liabilities?
We are subtracting liabilities.
Are you sure?
Yeah, capital is called assets minus liabilities.
Capital is equals to assets minus liabilities. Saka chimboindi pa ikione answer yapo. Tine 5 minutes. Okay. Give me the answer. Mr. Samson. Mr. Samson. Samson Chaka. Tani answer. In